Welcome back to the Fight Rundown, episode 303. Nah, is it 303? I think it is, which means 303, we should have done one more. So it would have been 304 for UFC 304.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Fumble right there. But now we are back. We are back, of course, on the YouTube again. We had a bit of a break from the YouTube.
Yeah.
But still on it. So, yeah, how you been, Balls? Of course, a big event for the Fight Rundown recently.
Yeah, well, I'll just start off by saying it feels really weird to be behind the camera again. You know, like actually doing a YouTube video.
Yeah.
But yeah, great weekend for us, wasn't it? Down in Barnsley for BMF 9.
Oh, so 203, not 303. 203 for us, yeah.
Flipping it, yeah.
Yeah, it was an insane weekend in Barnsley.
Yeah, it was, and you know, obviously our very good friend and one of the team, Max Barnett, was fighting, and he put on a show. You know, it added all sorts of drama. You know, we'll go into it briefly about the opponent pulling out a couple hours before, and then one of the corner team from the fights previous,
crazy,
steps into fight. Like, what a madman, by the way.
Yeah. Whoever, I don't know what his name was, to be fair, but take some serious balls. You know what I mean? Don't know which one it is.
Put his balls on the fucking table and roll the dice
there
tonight. He was on the last fight of his contract, right? That's what these guys do every time they step in the fucking octagon, whether they...
And he did. And so did Max, to be fair.
They both did, didn't they?
Both absolute BMFs.
Yeah, it's one of those as well. It's I feel like a lot of mind games can be played in that sort of situation, you know, on both parts. And you know, I think they both dealt with it very well and put on a good show.
Well, we were saying what goes through the mind of both fighters before that walk. And we said, do you reckon Max is confident? Is he thinking, oh, God, like, I don't know what to expect? And we both kind of had opposite answers in a way, didn't we?
Yeah, well, yeah, I sort of thought that...
We're not talking from Max, by the way, what we would be thinking in a way.
Yeah, because you'd be... That'd make you more confident, wouldn't it? So.
I think so, yeah. I think it would, because I don't know. It's hard. I don't know what happens if you're training for a South, but in amateur MMA, God knows. From the fights we watched as well, everyone's trying to mix everything in there. There was not really someone. It wasn't like your UFC kind of caliber styles. I think everyone was mixing everything, so you don't know what you're stepping in with, do you?
Yeah, I think your best bet is just to stay level-headed, isn't it, and just stay switched on at the task in hand. It is. Just another person, 2 arms, 2 legs, is going to be in there with you.
Facts.
It's the best way to look at it, isn't it?
Yeah, and shout out Theo Reeves, by the way. Big fan of Theo Reeves. Only met him through the BMF and watched him, thought he was sick. And then he ends up getting the win again.
Yeah, points win.
Yeah, and of course, like we said, Max won. Unfortunately, a couple of Grimsby lads lost. But
yeah, good friend Alex, who I thought was winning the fight.
Easily, yeah.
I think he was more than the kid he was fighting, but unfortunately just one slip up for a split second, and that's all it takes at that sort of level. So he'll be back, and he's got lofty ambitions himself, and like I say, he'll be back better, bigger and stronger. Yeah,
more stuff on Alex very soon, to be honest. But yeah, should we get into the UFC? UFC 304 this weekend. I'll be there.
Yes.
Pretty excited.
Bit of a flex. Is this your first UFC show ever?
First one ever,
wow.
I mean, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Going to the UFC.
How are you feeling about the early morning start?
It's the what's it called? The giraffe in the elephant in the room, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like I really want to see the fighters talk about it. But I've seen Paddy talk about it, but I think it's terrible. How are you coming to Manchester? How are you coming to England to absolutely shaft
I know
the British audience? It's terrible.
It's just no point of it even happening in England, is there?
No, not at all. Like, I can't train for sleep. I've got 9 to 5. You know what I mean? I can't start trying to train my sleep. But most of all, like, there's a reason you have hometown advantage, home country advantage.
Yeah.
It's all right for the US. We wake up at 3 a.m. to watch UFC. Do you know what time the Americans be watching it?
In like 7 p.m. or something.
4 p.m.
Is it 4 p.m.?
4 p.m. They'll be eating the dinner. I think it's 3 or 4 p.m.
Wow.
Eating the dinner as the main card starts. And there's us.
They don't know they're born.
Yeah, exactly. And they don't know what we have to go through.
No.
But yeah, you know what? It's ridiculous. I know Saudi got hit with it during pandemic.
Yeah.
But for Abu Dhabi, but for the most part, I mean, I genuinely think it's terrible. Balls, what are you thinking?
I think
as someone
it's
who's
terrible.
not going.
I think it's terrible as well. And it's got to the point where there's something on my phone and it's not the alarm clock. You know,
Yeah.
I'm looking at other
I know
stuff.
what you're looking at.
Yeah.
I know who you're looking at.
Well, and it's 100%. You can guarantee it's not the alarm clock. I'm not waking up for it. I'm almost boycotting it a little bit because of it. Would I watch it if it was in America though? That's the thing. I wouldn't be looking at my alarm clock either. I don't think.
Ooh. I think I'll be waking up for this one.
I think it takes a lot for me to wake up nowadays.
You've lost the sauce.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you used to get up for anything, and now you don't get up. But I'll be honest, looking at this card, I think I'd get up.
Yeah.
I think I would get up for this card. I like the look of the card. I think it's a stacked main card. But I'd probably only get up for the main card, to be fair. I guess that's good. If I'm going to it, I'd want to be getting up for it if it was in America, right?
Yeah. I mean, are you sort of planning what time you're going to get there? Are you going to get there from the start, or are you going to get there for midway through the prelims, for the main card?
I think I'd like to get there for the first fight.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like it's once in a lifetime to watch UFC in Manchester.
Yeah,
I don't know how many chances I'm going to get going again. That's what I'm trying to say.
As a fan, but not the rest of them. You'll be working, mate.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, that's true. But you get what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll.
That's a good fight.
That's a great fight. Yeah, we'll get into that. That's on the main card. But yeah, I don't know. Like, also, if this ever happened again, there's no way I'd go knowing what time it's on. I think I'm only doing it because it's the first time I'm going. Would I, if I've already been to a few UFCs, would I want to go to this? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, and Paddy's fuming as well. Paddy said it's the biggest disrespect.
It probably is.
Yeah, he said no one's going to say it. Fair play to I really like Paddy. We'll get into him anyway. But before we get into the preview, we talk about all the fights. We play a game. And before we get to the name of the game, Bowles, can you explain the aim of the game?
It's a head-to-head. Me and Jeeve are against each other. We're trying to score points against each other. All the way from the early prelims to the main event of the evening, we will bet who we think's going to win each fight. And if we get it right, we get a point. If you don't get it right, you don't get nothing. And also, there's a couple little things inside the game that we play, and one of them is the lock. And it's someone who we think is guaranteed to get the win on the night, and you're going to pick them. And if you get that right, you get an extra point. And that sounds like this.
Tell them to bring me my money.
And we also have the overrated pick, which we think is a fighter or a fight that's way too high on the card or shouldn't even be on the card. And that sounds like this.
That's fucking illegal.
Because it is. It's true. It's illegal. And also for the main event, we will be guessing the fashion of victory and the round. And there is a point each for those ones as well.
Yeah.
And what is the name of the game? The name of the game is... It's a fight rundown fiesta.
That's the one, yeah. I was going to wait for it. Yeah. Fight rundown fiesta. We're in the fiesta mood after we went to Las Iguanas.
Wow.
On the weekend as well, by the way. Just had to say that.
Can we class it, Las Iguanas, as a Mexican restaurant?
You know what? Then prices are offensive enough, like, to not want to win, to not want to lose. Let's do it. Let's look at it. In Las Iguanas. I think it's about Bowles. It's me and Bowles' new spot. We've got a few restaurants we gatekeep.
Yes, we do.
Well, not gatekeep. Panchia.
Yeah. Las Iguanas.
Las Iguanas. Marples.
Yeah.
Need to make a return trip soon.
100%.
I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Not going to say the date because I don't want anyone stalking us, but before we do the weekend.
Yes.
The
September.
big weekend. Well, you said it, yeah. It's
it's
true.
September.
It's got to be on the Insta.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get my
that's
before.
nice. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I was just say I had a mixed grill there, £28.
Oh, was it £28?
Yeah.
Friggin' out. Mine was 17. I had a chimichanga, like the most. It's like It's like having a vindaloo and.
Do you like chimichangas?
It was really good. It's like having a vindaloo and going to an Indian. I've had a curry. You haven't, mate. You know what I mean? It's a fake. It's like forbidden in Mexico. But
Really?
Yeah. But chimichangas, they just taste different. It's basically a burrito fried. Like that.
It does sound good.
And the rice. How
Nice.
good is the
A
rice?
little bit of spice, you know.
Yeah, that was a really good meal. Yeah, let's do that. And if I win, I'm getting the mixed grill. I'm joking.
I think I'll get the mixed grill as well.
Even
Anyway,
if you lose.
yeah.
But yeah, let's start off with the card. Like we said, UFC 304 Co-op Live Arena in Manchester, new arena. Looks really good. Been there once and it was nice. First fight, we've got a guess the name already.
Now, I've actually seen this guy fight. I'm sure you would have as well.
I think I have. Yes, I have. I remember the name.
Modestus Bukauskas. Bukauskas? Yeah?
Wow. I mean, we don't have a button to like a cheer button.
Yeah, we need one
We need one of them, yeah. Yeah, that's. I think you've nailed it there. Versus Martin
Marcin Pachinio.
Pachinio, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, there you go. Balls 2 for 2.
Yeah. Deserves a point.
By the way, it's 3-3. So
Yeah, I
like
was
it's
gonna say
all
that, yeah.
the stakes are high.
Yeah, I've bottled it.
Yeah, balls is 3-0 but don't write me off.
I'm going for
See,
Bukauskas.
these odds are so close. That means it's a good fight.
Yeah, it must do. It must
Never
be
check
close.
the odds, and now I'm like deafing out about them.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't then. I wouldn't overthink it.
Yeah, true. You're taking Bukauskas.
Yeah, because I've seen him fight before. I could go for him. I think he's all right.
I'm taking Marcin.
Oh, straight off the bat.
Straight off, yeah. And also, I'm going to be paying attention every fight. You know what I mean? I'm going to be close eye. And we've got...
You're going to bring the blue book with you.
Shall I?
Yeah.
Just get an
into
instant bit. That'll be funny.
Yeah.
Shauna Benon versus Ravina Oliveira. Shauna Benon, of course, she's got a name for herself already. She's very pretty, of course. You know what I mean? No comment from Bowles, of course. But, yeah, she's got a big following. Obviously, that's driven.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why, yeah. Question is, can she do it on the... Who stepped in on short notice? Shauna stepped in on short notice.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure she did. I can't remember who dropped out, though.
Is she any good? Actually any good?
We've previewed her twice.
Have we?
That sounds a bit sus. Yeah, but I've watched her fight a couple times.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe once or twice. Let's check. Lost her last fight on July 22nd last year. So yeah, we did. Oh, sorry, so we watched her once, sorry. And she lost.
I've got to go for the Brazilian.
You're going Oliveira.
I'm going to have to, yeah.
You know what? I'm taking Shauna Benon.
Oh, this is an interesting one.
Shauna Benon. This actually is. So, yeah, here we go. And then we move on. Oh, my. This is actually a good fight.
It is an all
Sam
right fight.
Patterson versus Kiefer
Battle of the
Crosby.
washed.
Oh, let's just... Oh, no, actually, no. He deserves to be on this stage. Let's not do him dirty.
Yeah, he deserves to fight in England, doesn't he?
But Sam Patterson... Do you know who Carnivore Cam is on TikTok?
No.
Basically, only eats meat
Oh,
and
dude,
egg.
yeah, the ginger guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
He
tell me you
does,
don't look
yeah.
like him,
He
innit?
looks similar, yeah. That kind of all can, by the way. That's so boring.
Yeah, he does the same thing every time.
Go to the pub and grabs a water. I mean, no diss here, like what you like.
Yeah, of course, I drink now.
But you do have a drink now. I mean, it's just.
But
so-
also, I could have a good time. I'm not saying he might have a good laugh, but you'd have to put it on social media. You'd have
Yeah.
to tell everyone. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'll go to the pub and get a water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just say you've gone to the pub.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bowls, if you did a TikTok, you want to go, oh, I've gone to the pub and had an alcoholic drink.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true.
yeah, I
It's
mean-
true. Yeah, exactly. Just say you had a good time with some mates at the pub.
Yeah, I
instead.
went to
Yeah,
the
it's
pub,
true.
met up with my mates.
Of course, I got a water or whatever.
That's got
So-
nothing to do with carnivorism.
No.
You know what I mean? Carnivore's not
No.
about fit. It's not off brand.
Exactly.
He's gone off brand to talk about the fact that he doesn't drink.
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
I know who you're picking because of your past history, I feel like. Oh, wait, you did pick Sam Patterson last fight, though, I think.
This is such a hard one.
Kiefer Crosby's actually a good fighter, though. Like, all jokes aside,
I think
he's
he
actually good.
lost his last one, didn't he?
I think he did as well, yeah. Yeah, he lost to Kevin Jossett.
He's good, though, isn't he, Kevin Jossett?
He's not bad. Fair play.
I feel
Kiefer
like
Crosby, 2 pay-per-views in a row, though.
I feel like I jump the gun sometimes, and I just say who I think is going to win straight off the bat. I want to hear what you're going to say. And it might.
Okay, I'm going to say Sam Patterson.
I was thinking that was the first person I was going to say.
I don't know. Like I said, I want to see England lose every game in the Euros and the World Cup and friendlies and qualifiers. I just want to see England lose. But I'm the ultimate patriot when it comes to UFC and boxing. I want to see the English guy win. I don't know why. That's such a weird thing, isn't it? I think it's because I just like UFC and boxing fans.
Yeah, you're a wind-up merchant, is what you are.
Yeah. True. But I'm taking Sam Patterson.
I'm going for Sam as well.
You're taking Sam Patterson, so officially beef squashed.
It is beef squashed.
So you're taking Carnival Cam.
Because he's actually won on the UFC, any now. Sam
Yeah,
Patterson.
he has, yeah. And then we've got Christian Leroy Duncan versus Gregory Rodriguez. This looks like a terrible fight.
Yeah.
Is this the piss break for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you getting a pint?
I don't drink pints, man. You know this. So
They might have a cider.
no, they're not going to have that mango cider.
Would you get a Jack Daniels then? Jack Daniels.
Not at this time, because I would crash.
Yeah,
I cannot afford the crash. I'm probably going to have a lot of water and a lot of Monster Energy.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm going straight off the bat with Gregory Rodriguez.
This is good for me. I'm taking
this guy.
I'm taking Duncan. I don't know who he is, but he's English. We need a God Save the King. No, God Save the Queen. Wait.
The King. You were right first.
Oh, was that?
Yeah.
No, yeah, but I prefer the Queen now. So I don't really like any, but I don't
Rest
really
in peace.
Yeah. And then we've got Oban Elliott versus Preston Parsons. By the way, when the Queen died and there was a funeral, I'm pretty sure we got like 5 pod episodes recorded that day.
we used our time wisely.
Yeah.
Oban Elliott forces it a little bit, doesn't he? Like forced gangster vibe.
Oh yeah, now you've said that, he's so annoying, isn't he?
Yeah.
He beat Jonathan Woodburn, the guy you said you could beat. Actually, you said you could beat Jonathan Woodburn. So does that really do anything for you?
I think I beat Oban Elliott.
Yeah, well, Jonathan Woodburn is built like a heavyweight.
Preston Parsons looks crap.
We've watched Preston Parsons. We've actually previewed him. Yeah, and he lost his last fight.
Yeah.
I'm
going
taking
for Oban Elliott.
Yeah, same. I feel like, again, remember that first UFC in England? And just all the English won, apart from who fought Ilia Topuria? Jai Herbert. Jai Herbert was the only one who lost.
Yeah.
That was good knowledge. That was good knowledge,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, every
is
single
really
English
good.
fighter won.
Jai Herbert.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Cap. Jai Herbert was the second one, I think.
Oh, right.
The first one was a bold geezer trained out Paddy and
Yeah.
Molly McCann's gym.
Shit.
Molly McCann. Yeah, is it Molly McCann?
You're not Mike Grundy.
Yes! Put it there. Yes. Great knowledge. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. And then we've got heavyweight Mick Parkin versus Lucas Bresky. I've watched Lucas, and I feel like we would have known who Mark.
So Mick Parkin has only been doing MMA for like a year or something.
Really?
Yeah. And
he's beat Usman's brother.
Muhammad Usman, yeah. He's so lost, isn't he?
Mohamed Usman.
He's just lost again this weekend as well.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Didn't he fought like fight a legend? Yeah, Mohamed Usman, terrible.
I'll tell you what.
Surely I can't keep back in the English, but...
No, I think I'm going for Lucas.
Oh my,
Brzezinski.
this is going to be crazy because I'm taking Mick Parkin. This is going to be a great... Parkin versus... My handwriting's all over the place. Wait, this is completely
Polish
open, isn't
power.
it? Then we've got Kieran Longren versus Ramon Tavares. Quick turnaround for Tavares. Fair play, unless he had a fight drop out. Oh well,
Was it
January.
related to Brad Tavares at all?
No,
Oh.
no, he's not. He's from America. Shout out Brad Tavares, by the way.
Yeah.
Long time in the game.
Not heard of any of these.
I've not heard of Kieran. We've previewed Tavares. I've watched Tavares a couple of times. I mean, I don't know who I'm taking for this one.
I
A
think
lot of
I'd be-
Irish on this card.
Mm.
You know what? I'm a bit jealous of the people who went to the Usman Edwards 3. You got to see Fazeev Gaethje. Like, that's what you want to see when you go to a different country. Do you know when
Yeah.
it comes to your country, you want to see the American stars. You want to see.
Yeah.
You don't want to just watch English people. I feel like, and I feel like they've done that here.
I'm going with Ramon Tavares.
Yeah, I think I am. Yeah. Dead fight.
I'd probably press the button. Well, hang on. Wait.
This is the prelims. Don't forget.
Yeah, but I just don't care though. I can see
No,
why you. I
yeah.
can see why you put Meatball Molly on there. You know, she's famous.
Yeah.
I just don't see why this guy's so high.
I have no clue what button we said we were going to do for this.
Is it that's fucking illegal?
That's fucking illegal.
There we are.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
it
dead
is too
fight.
high. It's dead.
Molly McCann versus Bruno Brasil. I tell you what, I like Molly McCann, and I feel like that's a rare Jeeve take, liking the people that most people like. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes I'm a bit hipster, aren't I?
you are. You are.
I'll
You
force
like to
it.
be different.
But I really like Molly McCann and Paddy Pimblett. I like them both,
Yeah,
and I've been to Molly McCann's restaurant, Popletta.
she's got a restaurant.
Oh my god,
Is it
was
good?
the best meatball sandwich I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Mm.
insane. No, like the bread looked dead hard, and then when it came to you, you press it down. It's dead. Basically it's the best Subway. It's like a Subway on steroids.
Wow.
It was insane. 3 massive meatballs about that big. It was ridiculous.
What's
yeah.
better, that or the forged Irish steak?
Well, the two completely different foods because Molly's is more like a takeaway.
Yeah,
It's like a quick.
Yeah, right, I get you. But I'm saying, which do you enjoy more?
Oh my god, this is a tough one. Honestly, obviously complete polar opposite, but I hadn't eaten all day for Molly, and I was going to work the Peter McGraw fight. So the first bite of that meatball was insane, but also the steak. I don't think anything comes near that steak. That steak was too good.
Wow. Fair play.
Would you ever go to Molly McCann's restaurant if you went to Liverpool?
Yeah, of course.
It's not like a restaurant. It's like, do you know where there's like loads of. It's like Box Park. Do you know where there's loads of different thingies
Yeah.
you sit down? It's like that. But would you go there?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm taking Molly McCann.
I'll do the same, actually.
Why?
Because I feel like some English have to fucking win.
Yeah, true.
Ooh.
Nathaniel Wood versus Daniel Pineda. Good fight.
I think I've got an answer pretty much straight off the bat, Nathaniel Wood.
Same. Is that? I
It's
think that's about it, isn't it? On
yeah,
that
it
fight, yeah. And then the main card:
Ooh.
Arnold Allen versus Giga Chikadze. Flying right in there.
I don't know.
In the studio. Taking Arnold Allen.
Yeah, so am I.
I like Allen. Big fan.
Chikadze at one point was looking like a future champ, though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Arnold Allen, you know, he needs to be beating these guys.
Who did Chikadze get smoked by? It was embarrassing, wasn't it?
Have a look on there.
I want to work it out though. I want to say it was Calvin Cater, but I might be wrong. So he beat obviously Alex Caceres. Just Calvin Cater.
That's not good.
No, it was 5-0.
That's really not
5-0,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, Arnold Allen easily, I think.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping he fights like he did like in the past where he just steams him.
Yeah.
Absolutely steams him. And then Mohamed Makayev versus Manuel Cape. This is a sick fight.
It's a really sick fight. But Makayev just comes like
Do
like
we
Leon Edwards.
A1 glaze Makayev?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, but you know, he's like he does it like Leon Edwards, he pulled it out of the fire. Is
Wow, yeah.
every time almost.
Against Tim it was against Tim Elliott, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
Ridiculous. Sick fight.
yeah, and he's definitely one of my favourite fighters.
Yeah. Manal Cape's good, but I know he struggles on the weight. Will he make the weight? I hope so.
I mean, classic press conference moments from Manel Cape is what you get.
Yeah, what was the
Your-
anime?
Your whole teammate is a bunch of faggot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was bad. And then he says about Izzy's porn addiction.
Yeah.
Porn cartoon addiction.
As if.
Fair play. Stepping up to Izzy when you're in flyweight.
I know.
I rate that. And then King Green, his new name now, no longer goes by Bobby Green. Thoughts?
Cringe.
Yeah, you call him cringe.
I'm calling cringe.
So his nickname is King, so is it now King Green? Because it's Bobby King Green, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or is it now just King Green?
Yeah.
Or is it just King Green? I don't know.
Call him King Green.
I like King Green, though. Like, as a fighter, he's actually sick.
Yeah, he is. He's exciting. He seems to still be able to rack up some wins. And, you know,
Facts.
he's a ranked opponent now as well for Paddy. This is for sure Paddy's biggest fight of his career so far, but I think I see a Paddy win here.
Yeah, I see a Paddy win. And most importantly, I am.
Tell him to bring me my money.
I'm banking on Paddy Pimblett right here.
What makes you use your lock?
I watch all the Paddy's vlogs. And also, I think if Paddy's got terrible boxing, by the way. Terrible boxing. But all he has to do is go in there and double leg him. Like, his jiu-jitsu's good. It's pretty simple. I feel like the formula's there for Paddy. I reckon he's going to get the submission. And that's about it. And then moving on up, Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blades. Decent fight. Obviously, rematch. Of course, never really got started last time, but
Yeah.
I feel like Curtis Blades could be Tom Aspinall's toughest match.
Yeah, I mean, he's proved his worth on it at the top level, but bring me my money.
You locking in?
Tell him to bring me my money.
I'm locking in Tom Aspinall.
I knew you would. You would.
Yeah.
And of course,
See it
it's a
coming a
title
mile
fight,
off. Yes.
which means we have to predict the fashion.
I'm going with a round 3 knockout.
Round 3.
Because you never know what sort of... I mean, of course, I go back to the UFC Beijing, where you got absolute steamrolled by Ngannou. Like, that's...
Yeah.
it. But then you also look at fights like the Volkov fight. There's 2 different sides to Curtis Blades, isn't there? And I don't know which one I'm going to get, but I can see Tom Aspinall being just too much.
It's mad that Derek Lewis, that uppercut was nasty.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say Tom Aspinall keeps his round 1 finishes.
I'd love to see it.
Round 1 knockout.
I'd love to see it. And you would. You'd love to see it live.
At 6 o'clock, yeah. This fight's going to be about 5 a.m., isn't it? Need to see that happen. Yeah. I can't. I've turned myself off this weekend. No, but I really want to see Tom Aspinall get that finish again. I think if he does this, if he steamroll Blades, that's it. Like, we're talking about Jones can't be fighting Stipe now.
No, Jones needs to stop ducking Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, 100%. He is, isn't he?
He is. He wants to fight everyone but Tom Aspinall.
But that Tom Aspinall, John Jones, it's a winnable fight for Jones.
It's the only person.
I think I take Jones.
I think it's the only person who has a chance against Tom Aspinall, really.
Yeah, 100%. And then Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad. 2. Bold thoughts on this as a main event before we move on.
Belal, or Bumlal Muhammad, as people call him, you know. It's if you did see the fight run down TikTok, though, Belal Muhammad did say, looking at the rankings, he thinks Leon Edwards is his easiest fight.
Yeah. God. I mean, I don't even know what to say to that, because obviously it's stupid.
Yeah.
But Belal Muhammad, firstly, I think he gets a bit too much hate.
Yep. Well, once upon a time, he used to follow me on Instagram.
Really?
And then unfollowed me, yeah.
Bully B.
Yeah.
Bully B 157 was following
You were
you.
following me for like a week.
That's pretty funny, that.
Yeah. But enough about me. Enough about me. Do I think it's a good fight? Do I think it's exciting? Nah. No, not really. I mean, but it is somebody... It's somebody who he needed to fight, though. You know, it's just one of those. It's like a mandatory.
Belal has earned it, hasn't he?
It's like it's literally
that's such a good way of putting
boxing mandatories. You know, you get them all the time. It's similar to that.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. I mean, Leon was... The thing is, I feel like I've seen Leon was smashing him the first round in the Apex.
Yeah, I got unlucky.
It's funny how Belal's literally dropped no one in his career. I know he did knock out Sean Brady. Funny enough, it was the only fight Khabib was in his corner. The aura of Khabib right there.
Yeah.
But I can see Leon absolutely smoking him.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Belal's probably best win. What was it? Dorino Burns? Gilbert Burns, do you reckon?
Yeah, on 2 weeks' notice for Burns, though.
But then this is the thing, like, is it, the more you look at it, how impressive actually is it?
Let's just go through his record here when it loads. Damn, of course, the Bully Beaker. So here we are. That was his last fight.
Yeah.
Low-key pretty appalling that he's been given a title fight when you deep it.
Yeah, I mean...
That is quite
He's on a
insane
bit of a
run.
win streak, though, isn't he?
Yeah, so he hadn't lost for a while before. Whereabouts is it? Has he ever lost? He has lost, hasn't he? He lost to Vicente Luque, didn't he? I think. At some point he did, anyway. I think. Oh my god, I can't be arsed. There, yeah, he lost to Vicente Luque in 2016.
Okay. So he's not lost since 2016, really.
That's pretty mad, yeah. Undefeated in 8 years.
But, you know, he's had a year out now. And
Yeah.
Against a Gilbert Burns, who's...
Oh no, he lost to Jeff Neal.
2019.
2019. And then look at these names here. Like Lima, no longer in the UFC.
Yeah.
Good, no longer in the UFC. Sato, no longer in the UFC. Millender, I think he might be in the UFC. I'm not sure. Like, then fights Leon.
Wonder Boy, a little bit over the hill slightly.
Very over the hill in 2021, surely.
I was being kind, you know, to a legend. You know.
Fair.
Brady, it's an all right win.
It was a good performance, but
Yeah. Yeah, Leon Edwards steamroll. I think in 2 rounds.
I hope so, but I don't think so.
I think it's going to be a
Are
decision.
you saying round 2?
I'll go round 2 KO. Goddamn fly.
Yeah, I know. I'm going decision. Don't forget, Leon is the king of decisions, high key.
Yeah. Would you be disappointed? You know, that's keeping you in the arena till 7.
Why didn't they start the main card at 1 instead of 3?
I know.
Because they did that for New York once, didn't they?
It's
They did that for New
ridiculous,
York.
man.
It's just stupid. But I'm just looking at the rankings here. Obviously, he's beat Usman. Then you got Belal. Then you got Shavkat. Shavkat would have been an insane fight.
That's a UFC Manchester fight right there, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
100%.
it's like I said, it's one of those mandatory fights.
Dana better be there, by the way.
Yeah.
Dana better be there.
Oh, I bet you'd be fuming.
No, because if I'm staying up... Well,
Yeah,
to be
that's
fair,
what I mean.
you can imagine it, that all fighters coming over from America could just come a couple of days before and stay on this sleep schedule.
Yeah.
There's no need to adjust, is there?
No.
It's absolutely shit. There's no home field advantage.
No, there's no point in it, like we said earlier.
To be fair, Leon could probably wake up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and still be Belal, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
think you could as well.
overall, I thought this would hype me up.
It's made you worse.
It's disappointed me. It's disappointed me. But not all jokes aside, not a bad card. Let us know what you guys think. You can let us know on TikTok and Instagram at The Fight Rundown. A lot of updates flying through the Fight Rundown TikTok, isn't there?
You're looking at about 6 a day now.
Yeah, your mandatory 6 day.
Yeah.
All the latest news. Also, a lot of viral moments coming on there now, so thank you to...
Yeah, thank you very much. That 30,000 likes it got in the end.
Jesus. Some people might have clicked onto this from there.
Possibly,
You never
yeah.
know. If you have,
Hello.
let us know. But yeah, we do all our updates. Of course, we just released a new series called Unscripted on YouTube, and that will be on the TikTok in the coming days.
Yeah.
Which is kind of an all access, behind the scenes, deep delve look into a specific fighter. We did the one with Max, was there in person. Make sure to watch it.
Sick video.
Yeah, and that's everything. We will see you next week.